Yeah, chosen ones. Hey guys, hey. It's July 8th. It is 12:51 in the afternoon. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm trying to talk a little bit quieter because my roommate is sleeping. But, yeah, you guys, your girl is having a breakthrough today. I really am. It's really exciting. And I have coffee and a beautiful candle. And I have a beautiful word for you today, too. It feels so weird to speak quietly. It's just not my normal. But I can do it. It feels so weird. I can't just keep speaking normal. Okay. But yeah, you guys. You know, I usually put you guys like first thing in my mornings, but I had like a super big important meeting today with my university, so I couldn't fall asleep last night until like 6 a.m. or like 4 a.m. or something crazy. And I just kept drinking like coffee and like doing art and listening to music, and like I was just like awake last night and active, and like when you have like big meetings and stuff like on a Monday, you know, but it went really well, y'all, and like I had to spend like a good chunk of my morning trying to get paid today because I was supposed to get paid on Friday, and it still wasn't here today, and it's been kind of a bit of a load on my nerves this morning because I've had to like not lose my shit and keep my cool, which is hard for me because like I have a temper, so I'm working very hard on like breathing more. Like I can just get kind of like 0 to 100 right quick if I like take something the wrong way, and I'm working on just like breathing and like answering a question, because sometimes I feel like questions feel like attacks, but it's like literally just a question. But I don't like it when people are trying to get information from me, so like I like freak out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like you feel defensive, like I struggle with being defensive. That's probably my Achilles heel. So this morning was trying to get paid and trying to call the people to make sure I get paid, because it like goes onto like this card, so you have to call the card company, but then you have to call like it's like 3 different people that I had to call, and I sent like strongly worded emails like because I wasn't gonna like, yeah. And then the important meeting was at 12:30, and like everything was just like happening right next to each other, and like I made the meeting like right on time, and then my microphone wasn't working, so yeah, now we're doing the vid, the day for the word for the day at like 1 p.m., which is fine. I think it's absolutely fine as long as you guys don't mind. It's a little bit later, but without further ado, have you ever considered how like you are literally inspiration to somebody? Just who you are, just literally as you are, you inspired out of that person. And that's what's really beautiful about God creating all of us. It's like I have a story to share with you as to what brought this word onto my spirit. But it's like God brought us all here so we can be like beautiful together and inspire one another. 1 Thessalonians, therefore encourage one another. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Therefore encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing. Oh, and by the way, this is the dress. This is the new dress that I was showing you guys that I got yesterday. So, yeah, you know, just a little dress. These are cute. I'm wearing some cute heels. See? Yeah. But I just want to show you that, and it like matches the tapestry, but like, gosh, you guys, I love Jesus. He's so good. He provides for us literally all the time. He literally provides for us literally all the time. But I hope you guys had like a great weekend. all that good jazz. So yeah, we're meant to be here to encourage one another and lift each other up, which is so beautiful. 1 Thessalonians 5:11, therefore encourage one another and build one another up just as you are doing. I feel like I need this coffee. I'm drinking it a little bit with too much fervor. Okay. Alright. So it's like I was on my way to work. And this was like last Friday or something. And or last Thursday. I didn't have a Metro card. Like, because like it lasts for 7 days and then it like expires. So you have to like refill it every 7 days. Or you can get an unlimited for the month, but that's like almost $200. So we usually just do every 7 days. It's like $33. I hadn't gotten around to refilling it, so I was just gonna meet up in the city and get a Metro card, but I was gonna have to wait outside the gate. And so in New York, if you don't have a Metro card, you wait outside the emergency exit gate and somebody will eventually let you in. And it's not like a fun way to have to go to work and get around the city, but if you absolutely need to still get around, that's what's kind of great about New York City is like the subway, like you'll still be able to get around, even if you haven't like paid for that $2.75 one way type of thing. And it's definitely not worth it to jump the turnstiles. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Even though I've like jumped it my whole life. But anyway, I was waiting out. Okay, so no, I was on my way to work, and then I was waiting for bus 41, and then I was like, wait, no, this is the wrong bus. I need to go to Bainbridge. And then I walked over to bus 30, and it was just about to leave. So I think I was running with my board instead of skating because I just picked it up. And then I was like, hold the bus, hold the door, hey, yo, 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 yo. And I was getting kind of like a little like, because I needed to get to work, and it was about to leave. So I was just like, yo, 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 keep that door open. And then I got the like board up really quick, and then like I was able to like get in the door on the bus, in the back door. And if you don't have a Metro in New York and you want to ride the bus, you just go to the back door. You don't go to the front door where you have to pay Metro. You just go to the back door. And so that's what I did, and I caught it just in time. And then I was standing, and this was the day that I was making fun of myself for looking and reminding myself of looking like Dane Cook in the movie Employee of the Month, where he's like professional but like sloppy kind of like goofy kind of, but like he like has slacks but then kind of like skates around work. And I don't know, I just like felt like I was reminding myself like that a little bit. And I was listening to music, and then I noticed like eyes on me. And you know, like when you're living your life and then you notice like somebody really watching you, and then you start to kind of like change how you act because they're watching you. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what happened. But I was like trying not to be like too aware of it, but like I finally like, I never like looked over all the way, but out of my peripheral vision I could see it was a little boy, and he was just watching me. And I was listening to my music, and I don't listen to headphones, so I kind of play it like right here. Like I just put my phone, like when I'm usually walking in the city, the speaker's right here, and then I blast like country music, and I just like walk, and like so that's where I put it. And so I don't play it too loud where it's like obnoxious for everybody, but like just loud enough for me to hear. But it's not headphones, because like it's dangerous to walk in the city with headphones. And I felt his eyes on me, and I was like, well, maybe he's like a little skateboarder or something, and he thinks it's cool that there's like a girl skateboarder or something. I don't know. But I really felt his eyes on me the entire ride, and it's all the way up Gun Hill and down to 210th and Bainbridge, so it was like a 20-minute ride. And his parents were with him. I could see that too. And like I observe everything through my peripheral vision. I am able to know what's going on in a room with just my peripheral vision. I don't know how to explain it. It's probably the same thing that all humans can do, but I feel like I've really polished that skill since being in the city for the past 2 years. and just like knowing how to move like a ninja and like be safe and continue to stay alive as a woman in the city. So I was like, I got off the bus, and then I was heading over to the subway, and went down, and then I was like on my phone, and I was just trying to get onto Wi-Fi so I could get ready for work and see my project for the day and stuff. And then I was waiting outside the gate, and then I was like, okay, well, I have to let somebody let me in because I don't have my Metro card, and I didn't have enough, money to like refill it myself at that point. And so I was just waiting outside the gate, and I was like, somebody will let me in soon. And then, like, lo and behold, like, it was the little boy from the bus, and I just saw the way he opened the door was so, I will never forget that moment. And I, again, like, everything's out of peripheral vision because I'm looking at my phone and trying to look at my project for the day, and the phone number so I can call the manager, let him know I'm on my way, and things like that. And the way he opened the door was like he was liberating me, and he was so proud to like be the one to open the door for me. But it was totally God. It was totally God that, like, because God knows how much it stresses me out to go into the city without a working fare, like a valid transportation fare, because some people can sometimes it just induces anxiety. It just does. If you can't get on it, it just does. It makes it hard. I've almost gotten into some verbal hissy fits with police officers that were not letting me in because I didn't have a Metro card, but I needed to get to work, and then they were just making me wait. And I said, can you please open the door? And they said, you'll have to wait. And they could have opened it for me, but they were just wanting to make me wait. So I try and avoid going into the city without a Metro card at all costs. And so God knew how much I had to push through that mental in order to go to work that day and still go about my day. And like I feel like he sent me that little boy to like open the door for me, and like, I don't know, like he probably used me to like show the little boy that there could be like a girl skater or something like someday too. Like, I'm not quite sure. But sometimes you, as exactly who you are, changes somebody else's worldview. I don't know if you've ever experienced that. I don't know if you've ever like, considered how just you being you literally changes somebody's entire worldview. Back in middle school, I love my middle school days. I literally loved middle school. I think I had a very rare, unique, lucky middle school experience. My twin sister and I, anyway, so there was this painting that was like above the cafeteria in middle school that said, to the world you may just be a person, but to one person you may be their entire world. And then there was like another painting like over in like the lobby where like the main doors are to the school, and where they would hold like photos and stuff like for photo day. I just got so happy thinking about middle school. Like I had like my best friend Alicia, and we would just listen to Fall Out Boy. I can't explain to you, like, because I started skating in middle school too, so I think that's like, I feel like I'm still exactly the same person I was when I was in middle school. I mean, obviously not, but like, I am that personality that was like, I had some really amazing educational experiences. There were like different alternative education that I was very lucky, and glory to God that I experienced that. But there was another one in the lobby that said, be the change you, like another painting in words, mural that said, be the change you want to see in the world. And that always inspired me. So that's how I encourage everyone to live life. Like, be exactly who you are, because that's the authenticity is like the best gift you could give to the world. Because you're liberating others and telling others that they have permission to now be exactly who they are. And that's how God created us in his image, to be exactly ourselves. We don't have to like try and fit in. We are who we are, and we're loved so much just in that way. And honestly, that is like such a beautiful thing when I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to do anything. He loves us just the way we are. We don't need anything. We don't need to do anything to ourselves. Like, obviously, try and be blameless and be as perfect as him and every day, and like the fruits of the Spirit. But like, we don't need to like do these things that the world tells us we need to do to receive love. Like, he just loves us. Oh gosh. Okay. So we are mirror reflections of each other. And I know that's probably a sentiment that you've heard before, that we are mirror reflections of each other. And so we're not at all like different. Like, we're actually a lot alike and very, very similar. So I actually painted houses like years ago, and one of the moms came out after I finished with my crew. You know, I had a foreman and other painters too, that were male, and she said that her son asked her, "Mom, why is a female painting our house?" And she said, "Well, because she's a female painter. Like, there are such." And the little boy had just never seen that before. He was like, I don't know how old he was, but he was like a little boy, and he asked Mom, why is a female? And I remember I was like doing the gutter or something, and she came out and told me, "Thank you for changing my worldview, son." And I was, how old was I? I was 19 then, and that was like one of the best jobs I'll ever have. It like, because it taught me so much about my character and how to like push through exhaustion, and how to deliver really quality work with like pressure, being like pressure oriented, because like homeowners would stand right behind you and like watch you do the trim or like paint the door. And yeah, there was one other female on site, but she and I were the only ones that have like a small company of painting based off the West Coast in Washington. So it's like, we can change others' worldviews. And maybe I did like as like a female skater girl, like to that little boy, like maybe he likes skateboarding or something. I don't know. But the way he opened up that door, he was like liberating me from jail, and he was like, "I'll be the one to get you free." And you could tell he was proud and happy to do it. And then I remember I was looking at my phone, and I just like quietly said, "Thank you, sweetie." And then like I started walking to my train, and then I sat down in the train, and then guess who sits like right next to me on the subway? And then his parents are kind of like, I could tell his parents were like, they did not know what the boys, it was so sweet. It's just God's way of always knowing where exactly I'm at, and how to comfort his children. And he uses us, and maybe I was some inspiration of some sort to the little boy who's like, you know, he's never seen like a female skater or something. I don't know, like I don't know what he saw in me, but there was something about the way he opened the door and he was liberating me. Like, "I'll be the one to help to get you through the subway," and it was so sweet. He used his whole strength to open the door. It's a big door, and he was like little, you know, and yeah, he was staring at me the entire time on the bus to the subway, and then he opens the door so I can get in the subway, and then he sits right next to me in the subway, and his parents are like, you know, like, can you like, I could tell like they were being so cute, and oh, it was just such a sweet moment of like, wow, God really does use people to show other people new experiences and new perspectives, and so we can change other people's worldview, and it's so beautiful that we're here together and we're legit reflections of each other. So it's so gorgeous. We see in Hebrews 10:24-25, "Let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching." So consider how you inspire others. Consider how you inspire others. You may not think anything of putting on a yellow t-shirt when you do that day, but for some reason it means something to that person. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about like, and I know everyone knows this, but it's like, it's not just about like one individual. It's like God uses all of us as the pieces so we can, like, we're all lambs. I was thinking about this yesterday, and God is so good, you guys. Like, I was like chilling, and I was having really bad PMS cramps. So I was reciting that one verse, like, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, and he makes me lie down in green pastures, and my head, I can't remember all of it, but like my head is anointed with oil and my cup runneth over. And I just kept repeating that while I was laying down until I felt better. And it's like, we are all lambs and he's our shepherd. So we're all just like out in this pasture, and he's having one lamb like say something to another lamb, or help, you know, like we're the lambs, so we're people. So he's moving and opening hearts, and we're working together, and we don't even know that we're unconsciously like doing good deeds for the Lord when we like have our heart open and we follow instruction, but that's actually like liberating somebody else or delivering somebody else. And it's beautiful because we're literally like this web of pieces together of humans living this like beautiful spiritual existence in physical bodies. It's so crazy awesome. Romans 12:9-10. Let love be genuine. Abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Love one another with brotherly affection. Yeah. Outdo one another in show and honor. Outdo one another in show and honor. And then we're going to end with, you guys, 1 John 2:9-10. Whoever says he is in the light and hates his brother is still in darkness. Whoever loves his brother abides in the light, and in him there is no cause for stumbling. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. 1 John 2:9-10. Whoever says he is in the light and hates his brother is still in darkness. Whoever loves his brother abides in the light, and in him there is no cause for stumbling. Oh my gosh, that is so gorge. So consider how you inspire others. There is still always looking forward to being an adult. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's like so much more to this message. Well. Oh, there was like so much more to this message. I just honestly had like such a busy Monday morning with all those phone calls. Do you guys want to are you guys okay with like part 2 of this word? And we'll end it here for now. But like more awesome content coming. And love you so much. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay chosen. See you at the top.